I've been in the pizza business for over 25 years. I've talked to 700 people, and I've heard a lot of myths in fairy tales about owning and operating a pizza shop. And today I'm going to share some of the most common myths that people still think about when you think about owning and operating a pizza shop. And I'm here to bust all of them. And I'm going to give you examples of places that have busted that exact myth. So let's get into today's topic. Let's go. Number one, delivery is dying. And more importantly, you need third-party delivery to survive. Very much a myth. When we were operating our pizzeria, we had a lot of delivery drivers, and I noticed a trend. When the third-party apps first came out, the trend was these delivery drivers were getting a better opportunity because they could work whenever they wanted and make more money doing that. Now, with the trend of these third-party apps needing to be profitable and not being able to do that, they're squeezing the employees, the delivery drivers for these third-party apps, into it not really being worth their time anymore. And I see a lot more people who were delivering for these third-party apps pivoting back to going to work for the pizza shops. I, for one, think that the delivery part of the pizza business is going to be easier moving forward to hire delivery drivers. Not saying it's going to be easy or cheap, but it will be easier than it has been in the last 5 years. Myth number one, busted. Myth number two, social media is all you need for marketing. Let me just be clear on this. Social media has to be part of your marketing plan when you are operating a pizza shop. It can't be your only source of relying to get customers. Word of mouth is still your best form of advertising. Social media is there. It's not guaranteed that it's going to bring you customers. So many times I go to a shop and they say, I need to start my marketing, Bruce, and I need help with marketing or consulting, and I want to grow my sales. And they immediately think that you're going to start posting to Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and it's going to translate into sales right away. Social media is a long-term play. You need to have a good system in place for gathering information from your customers, phone numbers, emails, as well as a good marketing plan for content for social media, and put it all into place, as well as have a good product to help with word of mouth. Marketing isn't just posting to Instagram. Yes, that can help. And a lot of people think that you need to do that, which I do too. But marketing plan for your business needs to encompass email, text, social media, as well as a good way to get reviews, share those reviews, and get people to share reviews, because word of mouth, even though it's hard to do and people don't think of it anymore, is the best form of advertising. By the way, if you need help, I do consulting with pizza shops. smartpizzamarketing.com/consulting. Tell me a little bit about your business. I can't help everybody, and there's certain criteria of businesses that are a perfect fit for me to help with. But you can give me some information about your business. You can tell me what you need help with. And if I can help you, I certainly will try to do that. Again, smartpizzamarketing.com. You can click on the consulting button, or smartpizzamarketing.com/consulting to apply for me to help you. Or just throw help in the comments below. I've done that in the past videos. All right, myth number three, lowering prices will bring in more customers. You know what? This is kind of not a myth. Lowering prices will bring in more customers, but lowering prices doesn't mean it's going to bring in the customers. They're going to help your business long term. You need to be able to have a pizza shop where you can charge what you need to charge to be profitable, and your product is so good that people will pay full price for it without a discount. Continue to come back and tell people about it. Don't think that's possible? Let me give you a few examples of people who do that. Frank from Mama's 2. Yes, it's in New York City. There's a lot of people there, but he charges a full retail price for his pizza, doesn't discount, and he has a line out the door every single day waiting for him to open. Now, that's just one example. Another example is Freddie the Pizza Man in Detroit, or just outside Detroit. Only sells a certain amount of pizza every day. We've done a whole video over on our Pizzeria Insider videos for that. Only sells a certain amount of pizza every day, only opens 4 or 5 days a week, charges full price. You have to pre-order, and he sells out every single day. The amount of pizza shops that I've gone to over the last 12 months that sell out every day, or you have to pre-order to pick a time slot in order to get a pizza, is far more than I ever thought was possible. So for you to tell me that you need to discount in order to get customers in, that tells me there's either something wrong with your service, or there's something wrong with your product. Your product isn't worth full price, so people aren't paying full price. That's a you problem, not a coupon problem. Next myth. Everybody knows about my shop. We've been in business for 20 years. Everybody knows we exist. Let me tell you, there's a lot of businesses out there that have been around for a long time that people still don't know exist. If you've been in business for 20 years, that means somebody was born when you started your business and they're 20 years old now. And that person probably doesn't know you exist if you've never posted to social media or sent an email or sent a text or have been on any kind of online marketing platform. Now, again, like I mentioned before, social media isn't the end-all, be-all, but if you aren't posting to social media, those people probably have no idea you exist. And they probably have no idea you exist because they either haven't discovered you because you're not online, or they heard of you by somebody saying something, and then they went to look you up and you had no platform available for them to see, which makes them second guess whether they should go to you or not. So just because you've been around for a long time doesn't mean everybody knows you exist. Your job is to market your business like it'll die tomorrow, but run it like it's going to be around forever. Next myth, you can't compete with big chains. Yes, you absolutely can, and you can thrive with big chains. Listen, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Papa John's, all of those places have huge marketing budgets, but they market a shitty product. Sorry to all of you franchisees who own Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, or Little Caesars. Your pizza sucks. I'm not afraid to say that. You sell a cheap product for a cheap price point. It has its place for the consumer, but it's not a good product. And as an independent pizza shop owner, you need to focus on promoting your product because it's better than theirs, but also being able to do things that they can't. A lot of franchisees cannot market their business the way they really want to market their business because they have the franchisees to look up to or answer to. As an independent pizza shop, you don't have to do that. You can try new things. You can go to TikTok. You can go to Instagram. You can send a text. You can send an email. You can change your recipe really quickly on the fly if people aren't resonating with it. There's a lot of things that you can do as an independent pizza shop owner that the franchisees can't do, as well as you probably have a better pizza. And if you don't have a better pizza, reach out to me again. I'll shoot you some consultants that you can go and really they'll come in there. They'll look at your pizza dough recipe and come up with a killer pizza for you to dominate your area. Comment below if you think your product needs some help. I'll find you somebody to come in there and help you. Not for free, but they will definitely come in there, and the money you pay them to help you improve your product will be really worth it. I promise you that. Next myth, and this kind of goes to the opposite of that one. Good pizza will sell itself. If the product is great, people will find it. True. Listen, that's kind of true and kind of not true. If your product is great, I just did an interview with somebody, Leonardi's Pizza in Florida. He opened about 7 or 8 months ago. His product is fantastic. You find him on Instagram. I will drop a link in the description below this video for you to go check him out. But he had a hard time the first 6 months. He almost didn't make it because nobody knew he was around. He needed that velocity factor of people being able to find him to try his great product and then tell people about it, and then also doing a really good job of promoting himself on email, text, and social media. Yes, having a great product is helpful, and it will help you once people do find you. But if you have a great product and nobody knows about it, it's not going to sell itself. You need to get in front of people in order to tell them about your great product. You need to do this in order. You need to have a great product. You need to tell as many people as you possibly can about it. You need to follow through with your promise. You need to get their information so you can follow up with them. And then you hammer them with repeat business. It's a cycle. It's like a circle. You create the product, market the product, people come in, you make sure they're happy, you follow up with them, marketing the product again. And make sure that every time they think of pizza, they think of you. And that's just how it goes. If you sit there and just say, oh, I have a great product, I'm going to wait for everybody to find me. Unless you have an investor with tons of money or rich parents, you're going to run out of money before enough people find you and come to you where your business can survive. So have a plan to market your business when you get started along with your great product. All right, that's going to do it. Myths busted on this podcast YouTube video. Again, if you need some help from me, go to smartpizzamarketing.com/consulting. If you want me to send you a dough person, somebody who's amazing at making pizza and can be a consultant for you, drop a comment below this video. Let me know where you're watching this from. I always like to hear where people are watching from, or share this video with somebody who owns a pizza shop and you're helping them, or you're partnered in the pizza shop or working in the pizza shop. Drop a comment, hit like, hit subscribe. If you want more videos like this, stay tuned. We have a whole bunch coming at you, plus some videos where I'm going to pizza shops to not only give you the insights like this about running the pizza shop, but show you examples of people doing great things. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time.